rain was pouring outside, but inside the little cafe, Emma's hands trembled around her coffee cup. Across the table sat James, the one person she never thought she could forgive. 5 years of silence, 5 years of anger. But today he looked different, vulnerable, human, and somehow that frightened her more than the storm outside. I didn't know if you'd even agree to meet, James said, his voice barely louder than the rain hitting the window. He looked at her with eyes full of regret, the kind of regret that had the power to sink a person entirely if it wasn't handled with care. Emma wanted to scream, wanted to turn around and run back into the storm. She had spent years building walls, convincing herself she didn't need closure, yet here he was, 5 years younger than he had been in her memory, and she realized how much time they had lost. "Why now?" she asked, her voice steadier than she felt. "After everything," James took a deep breath. "Because I've learned the hard way that some things don't fix themselves. I lost you, Emma, and I've carried it with me every day." His hand shook as he reached toward hers, hesitating just above the table. "I don't expect you to forgive me, but I had to try." The words hit her like a wave. Forgiveness. She had always thought of it as giving someone else relief. But now she realized it was a gift to herself too, to release the bitterness that had held her captive all these years. Emma looked at James. Really looked at him. Not the memory she had of betrayal, but the man sitting there, imperfect and human, just like she was. She thought of the nights spent crying, the anger that had consumed her, the moments she had lost herself in resentment. Finally, she whispered, "I don't know if I can forget, but maybe I can forgive." James exhaled, a small, almost disbelieving smile breaking through. "That's all I could ever hope for." They sat in silence as the rain softened to a drizzle, the sound of the storm outside fading into a gentle rhythm. For the first time in years, Emma felt a weight lift from her chest. Forgiveness wasn't easy, it never was, but it was healing, and it was real. When they left the cafe, the sky was lighter, the clouds tinged with gold. As they walked side by side, neither rushing, neither looking back, Emma realized something profound. Love didn't always mean holding on. Sometimes love meant letting go, of anger, of regret, and of the past. And in that letting go, they found a new beginning, fragile but hopeful, waiting quietly in the light of a forgiving heart.